Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Naturid. The summer transfer window has shut and now it's time for the international break. But it's a good chance to look at Liverpool's squad to see how the summer deals, if I think they've been good, if I think it's been poor, if I think, you know, we've left out something, we haven't bought someone that we've needed, and so we're gonna analyze this. It'll be a chat. So get your comments down below. Let me know what you think. Just be nice in the comments, please. I want to build a community here. Just be nice. Just be sound to everyone. Sweet. Let's get into it. Okay, so Liverpool made only one notable signing that's come through the door. It's Ibrahim Konate. He's boss. He's young. He's one of the most, one of the most promising young centre halves in the world, which is fantastic. Javier came back from loan from Blackburn. He was sensational in the championship last year. Minamino came back from loan as well, and that's about it. The outs, it resulted in Wilson going for 40 million. Great bit of business there. Tayo Boyawoni, I don't think he could have got a visa. That's why we let him go at the end. Which 7 million for a player who's never played for us sounds pretty good. Shaqiri 6 million. I thought Shaqiri is a 15 to 20 million player. He's such a talented footballer. He's 29. He's still got years left in him. He's won 2 Champions League. He's won a couple of leagues. He's played for Bayern Munich. He's played for Liverpool. He's played for Inter Milan. His CV is boss, isn't it? It's just, I thought maybe it's the wrong market for him, for anyone, especially like I thought Leon, I thought that willing to pay him a bit more than that, because we asked for about 12 million. What we got for Stoke was it 12 or 30 million. We got him off Stoke, which was pretty good business, and we got what three years, and he got Mourinho sacked. He helped us come back against Barcelona. He won us the league as well, helped us contribute to win the league. Sound. You can go Shaqiri. He wanted to go. Fair enough. 6 million is undervalue in my opinion, but what it is, it is. Marco Grujic, the loan fee says 1 million, but I think he was what 10 million. I think it was, which is a great bit of business. He played for Porto last season in the Champions League. He was notable for playing at Juventus. I think it was that knocked them out. I think so. Business there. Wijnaldum left on a free last year. He wanted to go. He didn't want to go, but it was, we've talked about it. Ben Davies on loan. Woodburn loan. Rich Williams, new contract on loan as well. Sho Ojo on loan to Mill, and Ozan Kabak, obviously his contract ended. And thinking, okay, we made a bit of money there, and so on. Eh? Okay, now let's look at the squad depth of the team. Okay, the keeper situation at the club is probably the most sound in it. Alisson, probably one of the best keepers in the world, and Quinn Gallagher proved enough he could be a sensible backup. And when you got Adrian as a third keeper who's pretty much loved at the club, I think it's a position where pretty well settled. Alisson's still got years in him. Gallagher is slowly improving to be a very, very handy backup. Very good with his feet. I really like Gallagher. He could be like the backup if Alisson wants to leave in. Hopefully after his contract ends, which is in 5 years. He's 33, Alisson will be then. Gallagher 26, 27, getting to his peak as a keeper, and he might slot in, which it will save us so much money and be superb, because Gallagher is right now excellent keeper. If a backup as well is Premier League standard, basically championship high championship, low Premier League standard quality keeper, and then you got Adrian as a third keeper. I mean, I wouldn't keep him, but you could do a lot worse when you got Adrian as the third choice keeper and then Karius. I feel sorry for Karius because he's just there, isn't he? Okay, now let's go on to the defense. We've brought in a centre half, obviously with Konate. We've kept holding that. Phillips, we sent Rhys Williams out on low. Chimikash is now settled in properly. Nico Williams has also had another pre-season on the ring. He played in the Euros. So defensively, we are looking quite good, because we've got Van Dijk, Konate, Goes, Matip, and Phillips. You've got 5 senior centre halves, all quality in their own right, which is fantastic. Then you got Robertson and Chimikash. Kostas Tsimikas, like 2 left backs, 2 new senior international caliber left backs, and we've seen it already this season, with a short space of time, this start of the season, that Tsimikas is more than capable of coming in and providing a handy backup, and more often contributing to the team. And then you got Trent, who's one of the best right backs in the world. Then you got Nico, who plays a similar style. Nico is probably the one where you can say, I don't think it's a weakness, but if you have to say it's a weakness in the defense squad, that is a backup for Trent Alexander-Arnold. And what you're hoping for is, because Trent is so young, that's the issue with youngsters coming through. Because we've still got Conor Bradley, which maybe next year will be the time where he is our second choice, and maybe Nico Williams will want to move on to play senior professional football. Because when you got Trent as a 22-year-old and he's one of the best in the world, it's hard for youngsters to come through the ranks and say, I'm never ever gonna overtake him, and because he's a fucking star of the competition as well, and one of the best players in the world, thinking, how on earth am I gonna? If it was like Robertson, who's now 27 in his peak, and you're a youth player coming up, you could say, maybe in a few years I might catch up, maybe. But Trent is not even at his peak, nowhere near at his peak, and he's performing at such a high level. That's why Nico's probably saying, look, I've got one of the best in the world in front of me. How am I going to get senior professional football, you know? So I can understand Nico's view, and maybe after this season he'll want to go. But we've signed another centre half, and we've kept Nat Phillips for the season at least. I think we are looking very well stocked in defence, which is very pleasing to see. Now let's go into the midfield, and obviously they haven't got Harvey Elliott transfer market. I haven't got a midfield, so I'll put him there. So we got Fabinho, Naby Keita, Thiago Alcantara, Curtis Jones, Jordan Henderson, Oxlade-Chamberlain, James Milner, and you got Harvey Elliott. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you got 8 midfielders for 3 positions. That is perfect, isn't it? So you got 3 on the bench, and then 2 just in. So you got Fabinho, Thiago, Henderson as our first choice, really. And then you got Naby, Kurt Jones, Millie, Elliott, Oxlade-Chamberlain, which is boss. Our midfield options is really good. The problem is the injuries, obviously. Naby Keita, if he can stay fit, because no doubt, talent-wise, he's one of the best in the world, talentlessly. Amazing. Oxlade-Chamberlain, the same. He's such a talented footballer. He's very versatile. He's got a rocket of a shot on him, just staying fit in it. And if Oxlade-Chamberlain can stay fit, because he did that 2 seasons ago, people forget that in our Premier League season, he stayed fit, and he was our fourth most goal scorer. So we got obviously at the front 3 at the time. Mane, Firmino. So then Ox was next, and Ox was just playing front 3 sometimes in the midfield sometimes. He's just scoring goals, and if he can do that this season, come in, chip in 5 to 10 goals, it'll be very, very handy for us, wouldn't it? So I think on Millie, he's probably maybe our backup 6 we've seen against Norwich, but you never know because Thiago and Henderson weren't fit for that game. So midfield, I think we are very well. And at the start of the season, you can say, okay, who do we need? Centre half, midfielder, and a forward. Harvey Elliott is coming. He's played against Burnley, he's played against Chelsea, and 2 of those games, he was one of the best players on the pitch for our team, right? I'm thinking, sweet. Look at that. We've got an 18-year-old who's just slotting in. We had this with Shaqiri yesterday, and Harvey Elliott is built like Shaqiri. He's a short midfielder. He's not quick enough on the wing, but he's very skillful, and he can find a pass, low centre of gravity, can whip a ball in. But Elliott looks like already that he understands the system, and obviously Klopp has got the balls and saying, that's Shaqiri. Shaqiri's fucking 29 years old, and Elliott's 18 years old, and already Klopp is like, yeah, you're in a team. Come on, I trust you. Balls. That's ballsy from Klopp, and it's paid off because he's one of the better players against Chelsea. It's insane. He's looking a fucking amazing player already. 18 years old. We look like we've got another wonder kid in our hands. Fantastic. Midfield, we're stocked. I think we're very good midfield. Now let's get into the forward line. Okay, in the forward positions, we've got Sadio Mane, Jota, Takimi Minamino, Mohamed Salah, or Harvey Elliott, Roberto Firmino, and Divock Origi. Now, there's some, not issues here, but if you had to pinpoint a slight weakness in the squad, it will be the forward line. It will be another backup, just like Diogo Jota, for the front 3. And we saw it with Firmino going off with an hamstring on the weekend against Chelsea, thinking, oh boy, we've got 3, and especially where January, where AFCON comes around, and yes, they're only going to miss 2 games. It's not like 5 to 6 games, a whole month or 2 months of footy. But if you had to say something about this team, thinking another guy for the front 3, another pacey guy who can just come in and just do well. Now, Divock Origi, he's on the transfer list for sure. He's one that is being offered to clubs. No one really wants to buy him. I'm a bit surprised because I think he is really good. He's a good first division striker, a forward, especially a proper centre forward. He's the only one in our squad who's a proper centre forward, really, isn't he? Mane, Jota, Salah, Firmino, they're all versatile players you can run, and obviously Takimi Minamino is versatile on his own. So Divock is a different caliber of forward we've got. I mean, it is good. If Divock is our sixth choice forward, you're thinking our squad's not bad. If Divock is our sixth choice, but he's not, he's fifth in it, fifth at best, right? I think Minamino is in front of him because I think Minamino just suits our style of play, and clearly Klopp likes him more and he's a bit more handy. He can do a bit more of everything. Divock is a bit more, right, give me the ball in the box and I'll score for you most times out of 10, right? Think you, okay, but he's on offer. No one really wants to go through, and that's what we liked with COVID. I think not many 10 to 15 to 20 million players, value players, have not been bought. A bit more conservative, and we have got the money. It's just if you have to, because Jota is already proving 40 million, and he's just come in and he's already battling. He's already come into the team, and think you sweet, fucking sweet. So that's the squad depth looked at more in detail. And when you look about, okay, we could have signed one more player, and everyone is on the same page. As fans, we can all say, yeah, one more player. Maybe not for the midfield more often, but for the forward line, because AFCON is coming. We've seen it with injuries. I think last season really put a wound in all the fans thinking, fuck, we need proper squad depth just in case a fucking apocalypse happens or some whatever, right? So I think everyone's anxiety levels in the Liverpool fan base is risen up. But that's the issue. And with Twitter and the social media meltdowns, I haven't really... Yeah, I've done lots of blocking. Because I'm just a fan. I care about the footy on the pitch. If I like the players, if you're going to win... Sorry, it's fucking windy outside. I feel so honoured to watch this Liverpool team play. I feel it's like a privilege to watch this remarkable football team play, and thinking, yeah... The transfers are always a bonus to me, always, and that's just me. I think it's just a different mindset. I've just sort of taught myself to think. I don't know if it's taught myself to think like that, or if I'm like that naturally. I'm thinking, yeah, transfers, yeah, if it happens, amazing. If it doesn't, alright. Because I know this squad is boss. I know this manager is boss. I know the people running it are intelligent people and wise, intelligent people, thinking, yeah, let's just leave it to them. I'll just enjoy it. I'll just watch there in my shitty room in the garage, my man cave. And it'll be like, yeah, what a team, amazing, go ahead. And when you see meltdowns on Twitter saying FSG out and FSG in, I don't want to camp in that, because I don't think it's got nothing to do with them. My guess, I think I did put out this on social media platforms, follow social media platforms, Twitter and Instagram, by the way, and that I genuinely think that FSG or John Henry sets out a budget for Mike Gordon, for Jurgen Klopp, for Michael Edwards, and says, right, there's the budget, do whatever you want with it. We run a self-sustainable model, and you do whatever you want with it. But there's the budget, and you do. And all the squad depth, and all the transfers, negotiation, John Henry doesn't know what's going on. He's just there at the top. He's looking after Boston as well. Red Sox, baseball, yeah, baseball team. He's looking after his family. He's got stuff. He's busy. He's a busy man, John. He's a billionaire. He's a busy man. He hasn't even got time to worry about what Yuri Tillemans is doing in his spare time. For example, if he wants to sign a contract with or fucking Harvey Barnes or Jeremy Doku or Erling Haaland. Like he's most likely he's probably heard of them because he's been linked to Liverpool, but he doesn't give a shit or doesn't take an interest. He leaves it to Michael Edwards and the transfer scouting department and says, yeah, you do what you think's right. Because what FSG, and to give them credit for, they've put the intelligent people in the right spot. So they've hired one of the best manager in the world, in my opinion, Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen, your boss, you're in charge of the team. Michael Edwards, you're one of the best negotiators in the world. You're in charge of this. Mike Gordon, you're the director of football, is he, or head of football? You're really good at your job. I'll put you there because I trust you. And that's it. So John Henry's sitting there. He's looking down thinking, Yeah, are we winning football? Are we winning football matches? Are we competing at the top? Are we competing for leagues and Champions Leagues? Yep, sound. Yeah, not bad. He doesn't give a shit what Joe Madoku is. He probably never heard of the twats, you know? Not to be mean, Joe Madoku. I love you. You know what I mean, right? Thinking he's probably set a budget there. That's my guess. And you got the football department. You got Edwards and Klopp talking to each other on a regular basis. Should we sign another forward? Should we sign another midfielder? This is just my guess. This is for every team. I generally think that Kroenkes, the Glazers, they're not asked who they're buying, who they're selling. Maybe Glazers are a different option with Ronaldo and so on. But I think, we probably should sign another forward. Probably. But it's not FSG. It's not their issue. It's not their thingy. Like, Henry's not looking at social media saying, oh, we need another forward because the fans are saying no. It doesn't work like that. So I don't want to put in a camp of saying, I'm FSG in, I'm FSG out. I'm neither, because I don't care. I generally do not care. If the lads on the pitch are winning football matches, if they've got a smile on the face, if Jurgen Klopp's smiling, if you've got Anfield buzzing and bouncing and thinking, that's all I care. And if I'm I can't support because I live in Melbourne, but if I'm a fan, I'm happy. That's all I care about, really. And that's just my mindset of it and so on. So get in the comments, I'll be down there, obviously, interacting with you guys. So be nice in the comments, have your opinion, just be nice, just be sound to each other. Yeah, there we go. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe. International duty, I might do a live soon and just talk shite like I usually do. Follow social media platforms, follow us on Twitch, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, and I'll see you guys later.